Greetings Earthlings, I'm ForneverWorld and welcome to episode 1 of 4XF, Fornever's Fan Fiction Friday. Basically this segment is me giving my fan fictions, reading them to you, of some crossovers, versus match, fantasy matches, anything that I've come up with of anime fights and battles and scenarios monthly, and giving you basically my stories. I'll be taking your suggestions at the end of the video. You leave comments, and if I really like one of these suggestions, I'll use them in my next fanfiction. So thanks for watching everybody, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So our story begins with Naruto, Rock Lee, and Sakura walking through a forest. Naruto starts complaining because they've been walking for days and he's starving. I could go for some ramen right now is basically what he says. Sakura tells him to stop complaining because it was him who volunteered them to go and accompany Lee to this tournament that they're headed for. Naruto asks Lee what's the big deal with attending this particular tournament anyway, at which we get a flashback of Guy Sensei telling Lee, oh, I fought in this tournament years ago and it would be a great way for you to become a better ninja. Lee then exclaims how he'll do his best to be as great as Guy Sensei one day, in which Naruto replies in a more serious tone, yeah, I have my own reasons for attending as well. Sakura looks at Naruto and then remembers the promise that Naruto had made of saving Sasuke. Apparently Naruto, is attending this tournament so that he can get stronger before he attends his training, even before that, so he can better himself, so he can eventually go and, get Sasuke back and defeat Sasuke and bring him back to the village. They finally reach the end of the forest, and there lies a small village with a huge building at the end of it, which is basically an arena. Naruto, being hungry, gets excited and starts running, yelling, ramen, food, ramen, because, he's starving. It's been a while since he's ate. At which Sakura and Lee start yelling, Naruto, slow down, and they start running after him. Now we cut to a small boy in ragged clothing. It's Goku. He's excited to participate in this particular tournament because he's preparing himself and training for the 22nd World Martial Arts Tournament. Basically, this is before the tournament where he fights Tien and Chaozu and all that stuff. His stomach growls and he starts saying, man, I haven't eaten in a while. I hope they have some good food there. Goku with his hunger all the time. A loudspeaker goes off and a voice says, everyone prepare yourself and get ready for the 10th annual Namikaze tournament. All potential participants please proceed to the Grand Hall for the opening feasting ceremony of ramen. Both Goku and Naruto collide at the same time and say, ramen? And of course they look at each other and laugh, it's a funny thing that they both said it at the same time or whatever. Goku introduces himself, hi, I'm Goku. Naruto introduces himself, I'm Naruto. One day gonna be the greatest ninja, I'm gonna be a big ninja. Goku's like, oh, that's cool, and then as they proceed to walk into the hall, it's really crowded, and Sakura and Lee call Naruto over, and he's like, oh, well, hope to see you later on in the tournament and stuff and such, So it was just a brief, casual meeting, introducing themselves and stuff, which was kind of cool. An announcer steps forth against a microphone and starts saying, thank you everybody for joining us in this tournament to celebrate a great shinobi that saved our village many years ago, and this is just a celebration of him and a gathering for him. He then says that they're holding a ramen eating contest, and in order to basically eat, you have to be able to eat at least 3 bowls of ramen. Goku and Naruto of course think, oh, that's nothing, but Sakura and Lee are kind of like, 3 bowls? And Naruto cheers him up saying, don't worry, if you can't eat it, I'll eat it, because he loves ramen. The sounding bell rings off to start eating, and we get a bunch of panels panning off pictures of Naruto and Goku eating. There's like big stack of plates next to Goku, and Naruto is like picking out on like Lee and Sakura's plates and stuff, and Lee and Sakura are like, oh, full and stuff, so we get kind of cool little pictures like that. In the end, Goku wins, but only by technicality, because most of the bowls that Naruto ate were counting as Lee's and Sakura's, so he kind of got cheated a little bit out of that one, but ultimately Naruto would have won that ramen eating contest. The ramen eating contest is over. Lee is like, I'm going to sign up for the tournament now. Sakura's like, alright, I'll join you. Naruto's like, oh, I'll join you guys in a bit, and he's basically going to use the bathroom because he has a really bad stomach ache. On the way to the bathroom, which is a pretty big distance, he hears the announcer saying, final call for all participants that are signing up, and Naruto's like, oh man, I gotta do something, and he bumps into Goku, and he's like, oh, can you please sign me up, because I don't think my friends are gonna remember to do it for me, since I told them I'll kind of do it myself. Goku, of course, says no problem, and walks up to the sign-in sheet. Now, we know Goku kind of isn't the smartest guy. He can't really read and write too well. So he's like, Naruto, I don't really know how to spell that. And like he looks at some of the names and like one of the names ends with like T-A-R-D or whatever, and he just starts spelling Naru, and then he basically spells out Narutard. Inside joke, but it was pretty funny, I thought. And he's like, that sounds about right. Naruto finally gets out the bathroom. We get a little funny scene. There's a little toilet paper dragging on his foot to symbolize that, you know, he was using number 2 in the bathroom. And the announcement begins of the brackets of fighting. Match 1, we have Rock Lee versus Bacterian. Goku's like, oh, what is that guy doing here? He stinks so bad. And then he gets a little flashback of when Krillin was fighting him and, you know, all the funny stuff that happened with the smell and everything. Next up, Goku versus Narutard. Naruto's like, what? That's not my name. And he's looking at Goku, and Goku's like, you know, smiling. I didn't mean to. Like, Naruto's comedically yelling at Goku, like, oh, you got it wrong and everything. And then, of course, all the matches are announced. Most of them are kind of irrelevant because it's just focused around, you know, these main characters. Sakura didn't enter the tournament. She was just there to accompany them in case they need anything, so she could be a helping hand or whatever. Match 1 begins, and Rock Lee starts charging at Bacterian, thinking I want to end this one quick without using too much strength so I can save up my power against Naruto, thinking that him and Naruto are going to be in the final round, not realizing that there is a very exceptional fighter there, Goku. Bacterian quickly sticks his hand inside of his underwear because you know that that's one of his powers or whatever, that's one of his techniques, shall I say, the stench of his body. And he slaps Lee with his hand. Lee goes flying. It's a pretty funny scene. He's like, oh, you know, the smell is so bad. Everyone in the crowd is, of course, holding their nose, including Sakura. Naruto and Goku are like standing by the tournament fighting area. And Naruto's asking him, oh my god, why does he stink so bad? And Goku starts explaining, oh, my friend one time had to fight this guy. That's one of his techniques. Your friend has to get around this. Sakura notices that Lee can't concentrate and wants to help him out since she did come on this mission to try her best to do something. And she figures, well, Lee can't fight at his full ability. This is kind of cheating, so I guess I'll throw in my 2 cents. And she figures if she flirts with Bacterian, Lee will forget about the stench and be so jealous that he'll just go crazy on Bacterian. So she tells Bacterian, hi cutie, even though she's like, hi cutie. And you know, it's a real funny thing. He's like, oh, you know, Bacterian. And then Lee gets enraged and just goes straight in with one jump kick to Bacterian's face. Bacterian gets laid out, and winner of match 1 is Rock Lee. Now match 2 begins. Goku versus Naruto. Alright. And Naruto immediately looks at the announcer, and the announcer says, Naruto, Naruto, because, you know, he's like, you better not get my name wrong again, you know, because he previously called him Narutard, and that's obviously not his name. The match begins to start, and they both take a fighting stance. Naruto exclaims to Goku, I'm gonna win this fight no matter what, and Goku tells him, I'm gonna try my best to win as well. As soon as the match begins, Naruto starts off straight off with Kagebushi no Jutsu, Shadow Clone Jutsu, into, there's 3 of him at the moment. And Goku starts prepping up for a attack. The 3 Naruto clones charge at Goku, and Goku uses his after image technique where there are basically 3 different clone things of him, but it's not really clones, it's just images. And Naruto's puzzled, wait, where did he go? What's going on? You know, he's confused, he's never seen this type of technique used before. Goku comes charging from the sky and punches one of the Naruto clones, and he obviously disperses, disappears. Naruto quickly notices that this fight is a little more intense than he previously thought it would be, because Goku's not just your average fighter, he's, you know, a pretty decent one. It's not just a regular ninja showdown, so he's taking this match more seriously at this point, and he realizes he has to try to end this one quick. Goku charges both Narutos at once, both clones, because there's 2 left, and one of the clones randomly come and elbow Goku in the head and put him in a full Nelson, and Goku's like, wait, I thought I dispersed the one, and there's a flashback of when Goku destroyed the first clone. Naruto quickly made another one that was hiding behind Goku, and that's how he got into this predicament. Goku's thinking to himself, how do I get out of this one? And then a funny moment, Goku uses his tail and starts tickling Naruto, you know, the Naruto clone that's holding him, and Naruto clone starts laughing, which gives Goku the leverage to break out of the thing, and he knocks that Naruto clone out as well. Goku immediately attacks another Naruto clone, knocking him out, and then there's only one Naruto left, the, you know, real Naruto and Goku. Naruto attempts to go on the offense, but he quickly realizes that this guy is way too fast. Goku keeps on using the afterimage technique and knocking him, and Goku is just way too fast for him. Naruto's trying to keep up, but Naruto quickly realizes that the only technique he has that will be able to beat this guy is he has to go straight up with the Rasengan. Goku gives Naruto one punch, knocking Naruto on the ground, and then Naruto's like, alright, I'm going for it. He creates a clone and starts forming the Rasengan. While Naruto created that clone, Goku says, oh, not this trick again, can't you do something else? Goku realizes that this is some type of energy attack, and Goku's like, oh, I can do something like that too, and starts going Kame. And Naruto approaches him with the Rasengan, and right when Naruto's about to hit him with the Rasengan, Goku goes Ha! Charging a big explosion of both of them hitting each other with Rasengan versus Kamehameha, and we get a big white flash. As we come to, a staggered Goku reaches out his hand to a laid out Naruto on the floor. Naruto's laid down, and we hear the announcer, "Winner Goku!" Goku has a big hole in the middle of his shirt, which means that the Rasengan did hit him with some damage, but the Kamehameha just was too much between the battle of Rasengan and Kamehameha. Goku tells Naruto, wow, you're really strong. You are going to be a great shinobi one day. And Naruto says, thank you. The end of my short story. Let me know what you thought of the story in the comment section below or with a video response. Did you enjoy it? I tried my best not to play any favoritisms or anything. I do believe that in a match like that, it could go that way. It could go another way as well, depending on, I could have beefed it up to even bigger stakes. And maybe if you would like to see part 2 or a different version of this fight, let me know in the comment section below. But also let me know what type of fight between which characters do you want to see. Would you want to see, Sasuke versus Master Roshi, an example, or from any anime that I've seen, you want to see a fight between Yugi versus Ash Ketchum from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, let me know in the comment section below, or give me a video response of what you thought of this particular fight. I want to take the time out to thank everybody for watching episode 1 of 4XF, but that's all I have for you guys today. I'm ForneverWorld, and have an awesome day, people.